but turn this way. This road. As I'm looking pretty good. Am I doing okay? But I'm not. Stanley, why you ain't doing okay? I'm mad. First of all, should I introduce the cure for cancer? Found a poem here, and I have a GoFundMe account, and I got you. Search the Little Jeffrey Production, The Cure for Cancer, a God sent. Follow me on Facebook at Stan Allen or Allen. Stan Allen Orlando. And as far as this vision goes, I was looking through what this is called, Forbes magazine, or the 20th, the 250th richest people in the world. I see Bill Gates still on top. And you know, my study, I was looking at it, and some people like got 26 billion, and the one behind them got 26.1 billion. Some only like 100 million separating them from each other. Now, why did I say that? Now, what you gonna do with all that money? $26 billion. And Bill Gates got, I think, 87 billion. Now, what y'all gonna do with that money? You know one day you gonna die. All us gonna die. As an example, what happened to Prince? Somewhere in the Bible it says, this book right here, it says, why gain treasures or something like that. Now, let's just take Prince, for instance. And the reason I say that. But really, I'm asking you, I need $700 million to start this project. It's a $1.5 trillion production. It's a cure for cancer. And you go on my website or go in the book, it'll tell you how it's going to be done. You ask me, Stanley, how? How will a poem cure cancer? Matter of fact, how would it do it? Somewhere I went and looked in this Bible, through this Bible and thumbed through it. And I asked this here, the inspiration of this thing called the Holy Bible, how would a poem cure cancer? And he said, Stanley, what does touching a woman with an issue of blood, touching Jesus' garment, the hem of his garment, got to do with her being healed of her disease? She had a blood disease. I'm going, She didn't take no pills? The modern way, she didn't see no doctor? Yeah, I heard she had seen several doctors, but they couldn't do nothing for her. But she touched the hem of Jesus' garment, became healed, and she was healed. And I asked the question again, what is you trying to tell me? He said, Stanley, what do Ezekiel in the valley of dry bones was told to speak to the bones, and the bones, flesh started growing on the bones. The bones became alive, became human beings. Matter of fact, it became an army. Just by speaking to some bones. I don't know what those, what I'm saying, what this got to do with a poem being a cure for cancer. I still don't get it. He says, Stanley, and Elijah in the Bible, Elijah and his servants was out in the forest cutting down trees. And while cutting down trees, one of his servants asked, the axe he was cutting down the trees with, the head was handle was loose. And while he swung it, the axe head went into the water. I don't know if it was a river or lake, but it went into the water. And the servant went crying to his master, Elijah, 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 master, my axe head came off and went in the river. And please retrieve it, master. It was a borrowed axe. I borrowed it from my neighbor before, to do a job. So I'm more concerned about it. So Elijah the prophet went over near the water and said, show me where the axe head fell. He said, right there, master, right there. And Elijah took a branch off the tree, broke it, and threw it in the water. And the axe head still floated to the top. And he reached out and retrieved the axe head. Iron floated. That's beyond physics. But what still does a poem got to do with the cure for cancer? I'm still lost. Stanley, what does walking around Jericho, a fortified city built by master builders, intelligent people, walking around it, and the walls was something like I heard you can run chariots around the wall. It was that wide, and it would protect the city. It was protection. But what does walking around that city 7 times on the 7th day got to do with the walls come tumbling down? You know, I ain't got but a 2nd grade education, I tell people. I'm still lost. I would think I would at least need a hammer and chisel. But there was no hammer and chisel. And they walked around, the children of Israel walked around with it 7 times. Then the walls came tumbling down. But still, what does a poem inspired by the Atlanta, Georgia child murders, the year 1979 and 81, got to do with the cure for cancer? I don't know. Faith, Stanley. Faith. Believe it. Like he told Thomas. Thomas has to feel. But he say, blessed are those who do not see, who do not touch a carnal or the material things. I'm calling on 144 million heterosexual males. Men, young men, old men, and young men to sing a song, I Am Somebody. I need Russians, Africans, I need everybody from all nations. And this was inspired by me when I went to the Small World years ago at Disney World. So go on my website again, and check me out. Now to other issues I'm be hitting in and out. One thing that disturbed me, I was watching Andrew Wommack Ministries. This Wommack, I think he's a big televangelist preacher, and he was telling the Adam and Eve story. And this was getting me. Do these men really know? They say the story goes in the garden during the cool of the day when God was walking through the garden and he called Adam. And Adam hid from him. And then when Adam did answer him, God said, Adam said, I was naked. Then God said, did you eat from the tree which I commanded you not to, the tree of good and evil? Now this is and Adam replied, answered, the woman you gave me, she gave me and I ate it. Now this has been interpreted by pastors, especially men. They got women as pastors, their wife as pastors. And this is the reason why God don't want a woman speaking in a church or singing in a church. But man don't interpret this here. Adam was not, if you read that verse, what did God say? God didn't say Adam, you like some men say you stupid B, or you silly, or you weak bastard. God didn't say that. Adam was telling the truth. Adam was in a court of law. God is a just God. He said the woman, meaning Eve, you gave me. That's who God gave him, Eve. He had to identify. She gave me and I ate. Knuckleheaded preachers, been out there for 30 years in the ministry. Got your wife on your back. That's what's destroying the world right here. That's a problem right now. That's a terrorist activity that's causing all this to happen inside the church. You men out there, you preachers, you might as well just go, instead of going to church on Sunday, just go and give your money to your wife. Stay there and worship her. Because in God's house, there's no such thing as a pastor or evangelist, especially in a woman. She should remain silent. No singing. Sit there and learn in silence. And give God time to talk to you, of the man. But he can't talk to her. Because Satan, man is weak. And the God of me, let me jump out because I got hot over this sudden. I was listening to Andrew Womack. You don't know Mr. Womack? You don't know Mr. Osteen? T.D. Jakes, Marvin Jackson, right here at Corinthians. He's my preacher. Reverend Washington, or Banks there in Altamont Springs. It's not the sanctuary. There's no speaking at all. Oh, she don't supposed to be in the sanctuary. Oh, she don't supposed to speak. Oh, she don't supposed to preach. It's speaking. Silence is silence. If I was at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, which hold, I don't know how many people, and we was going to honor the legendary Tom Landry. And Bill Gates happened to be there, and Obama happened to be there. And Sister Teresa, all the great people, Oprah, Elijah, Jesus Christ's mother, God there. And it come on the announcement, we finna have a moment of silent meditation for the late Tom Landry. For a minute. Everybody bow their heads. And Jesus jump up and start doing something what Jesus would not do. But if he jump up, shh. Bill Gates jump up and say he's going to get everybody in that stadium, every person in that, let me do in that 1 minute and say, I'm going to give everybody in that stadium $1 million. Still he'll get shh. Obama want to speak. The President of the United States want to speak during that minute. Shh. Jesus' mother want to tell her about when Jesus was a little boy. She still get shh. That's what silence means. Everybody shut up. But no, Satan ain't gonna let that happen. What he did to Eve in the garden. Eve willingly listened to him. She said, the devil beguiled me. That's what she told God. And God didn't say, Eve, you weak woman. You no good woman. He went straight to the devil and said, devil, you do this because you did this, because he know devil is the basic of it. Because he couldn't get to Adam when Adam was alone. Because God had planned Adam on everything. He may ran a few times, just when Adam lived a few times across the water with the Garden of Eve and offer to try to tempt Adam because he's a tempter. Adam, I'll give you Mount Everest. I already own it. Run back over there. Adam, I'll give you a ticket to the magic. All that the magic. I already got him. Adam, I'll give you a blue whale. I already own it because he already owned everything. He couldn't be tempted. It wasn't until God took from his reel, saw that he was lonely, the love, took from his reel, and he made a woman. She had her own mind. That's what Satan did to get Adam. Because man loved a woman. Man will listen to a woman. Go and read the Bible. Look at all the great men of the Bible. David and Bathsheba. You don't think Bathsheba bathed in front of him? You don't think she was watching him? The Bible says she was exceedingly beautiful. That means she was more beautiful than all of David's concubines and wives. Satan knew what David liked because they went up just like Satan met him and God went up like he did Job. God put David on Bathsheba on David because he tested him just like he tested Job. And I want to tell that to my cousin Walter Hendricks, who's a pastor. One day I was saying that, and he said that's not in the Bible. It's called God having revealed it to you. Doesn't mean it's not in the Bible. Let me tell you that story. David was taken up just like Job. God, he was tested. That's why the Bible said Bathsheba was exceedingly beautiful. That tell you about Satan right there. Satan had to bring, to tempt David, had to bring in something more beautiful than all his virgins and all his wives. Because David can look down, Bathsheba can look up and see him. If you don't believe it, go somewhere and hide. You stick your head around the corner, you can see that person, they can see you. Or stick your head up. But all these men right now, the most terrorist activity that's happening in America is in the church. Because you can't shut your woman up. That's the problem. You ain't man enough. She'll run over you. And by the way, you men that got these women as wives and these pastors and stuff like that, I thought about something Martin Luther King said during the civil rights. Your back is bent. And next 2017, around April or something, they having the Kentucky Derby again, the Preakness and the Belmont. But right now, they don't need no horses. All you pastors out there that your woman is riding your back, you going out there compete. Beat out this, American Pharaoh for the Triple Crown. Because that's what's happening. Some of you can be great Martin Luther Kings. Medgar Everett, John F. Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, Malcolm X, William Churchill. But you're letting your woman hold you back. Because there's no such thing as a woman speaking in God's house. That's your time. She worry you. How many hours in a week? I added up one time. It's 7 days, and I'm not a woman hater. I love women. But we got to get some order to this thing. America is losing it. And I would not vote for a woman. I'll vote for Donald Trump. Why? Because he's a man. Satan took Bruce Jenner, an athlete, on the Wheatie box. He run around here and think he's a woman. And some of you believe he's a woman just because they don't cut on him. That's all to a woman, a cut. Men say that. Men love sex, but sometimes, woman, that's all you want from me? I can think. Just like a woman tell a man. I can think. I can cook. I can work. See? And let me go on. On the news the other day, Obama ran all my statistics out about this shooting. I'm black as a black man. I'm 30% like to get stopped by a clock. I'm 20% like to get this here. I'm 20% like this here. If I listen to all you Hannity and Rush Limbaugh and all your FBI world statistic, I might as well as a black man, I might not go out the door. Now you showing me my line. I know I got some knuckleheaded kids out there. I know over there in the neighborhood where the dope is, the main thing is drugs. The young boys will kill you. They'll shoot me. Then the police got to go out there and face them. Because we sitting at home, some of us sitting at home getting drunk, smoking our blunts, talking trash while they growing up on us, not being parents. Using that old thing, well, a man got me down. The man got me down. You know, I told you one thing. Always, you know, and that's why we need a male up there. In this hard time, sometimes you need a male. We had our time as black people. We were the Egyptians, a great population of Africa. Pharaohs. Well, Pharaoh said, not like the United States, where they got to go through Congress. If the Pharaoh say you dead, you dead. Only thing, you just take a great move of God to save you. That's power. But we blew it. We blew it. And I like what God told the Pharaoh. I like this, and to make it real. Pharaoh, he don't show. He say, Pharaoh, I don't show y'all control the rain, all your gods, the wind. I made I don't show you everything, and your heart is still hard. What can I show you, Pharaoh? What can I do to make you let my people go? Well, what can I do? I want all the firstborn of the Hebrews to die. Then God reversed it on him. And that's when he let his people go. Now, I'm going to be talking on different topics. I like you to go to the GoFundMe. You know, it's really funding you. Because all this is going to take place. There's a better plan than Donald Trump or Hillary. This is a godsend. There's 35 years in the making. Check my credentials. Is it phony? Am I some kind of con man? No, I'm not. I'm a real dream. I'm a real vision. I really go at it. Yeah, it's been a lot of crying days. But somehow, I made it through. Then some men hollering, well, this book here, it was written by men. I can't write it. And I don't know no man, a songwriter. Today, I listen to their music, read their book, look at their stories on TV. I don't know nobody can do this here. This is a godsend. I can't write it. Well, men writing the Bible every day. They ain't writing this. They ain't got the ability. What man? Einstein can't do it. He just got he just got a talent. All men just got gifts and talent. Michael Jordan can't do it. He got a talent for basketball. As we seen it, God bless him, he can't play back. He's a sportsman, but he couldn't hit I think a curveball. Something like that. I don't want to get him wrong. All of us just got talents. Stop giving the man too much credit. Well, the government got a cure. Well, the government they ain't got nothing. If they had a cure for cancer, and you send me at the gate, and I got credit card debt, wife in the hospital, kids sick, tuition, you gonna get that cure is a pill. Cause I'm gonna sneak it out. I'm gonna pay Ed to help me and Roger. So stop giving man too much credit. They say anytime a rich man, something like anytime a rich man die of something, there ain't no cure. And you think about it, it ain't. If there was a cure for cancer, for whatever, I think had pancreatic cancer, I don't know the levels of the cancer. What's his name? Would have had it in the earth. That guy that died, Apples, what his name? I forgot his name. He's a big computer wizard. But that's all he was. He can't write little jet. He can't do this. No man in the world can do this. It's mine. People used to tell me they're going to steal it from them. They'll try. I already don't have some guys I used to do little, what, I'm not saying I'm I'm theft proof. But what is yours is yours. So whatever for you is for you. But don't give us men too much credit. Even Martin Luther King was scared. Don't give us too much credit. Look at Michael Jackson, died of an overdose of drugs. Brilliant man, but he was an entertainer. He wasn't no mechanic. He wasn't no archer. He wasn't no rocket scientist. He was an entertainer. Well, I'm getting on these enraged. And later on in life, I'm trying to do a lot here, and I'm gonna shoot another video. But I like to do a little commercial break and bring you what we brewing up probably next summer is called Mama Willis freeze cups. They'll come in a variety of flavors. It may have a little treat at the bottom, you know, to keep you cool. You know, we're gonna start a tradition. Mama Willis is a tradition that came from, I think, a little tradition used to sell frozen. We call them frozen cup, and the town of Altamont Springs, which would be in the Wynwood Park area, years back in the day. And people used to buy them, you know, going, and I used to love them, you know. And I go over there, I had to have my nickel or dime. I believe it was a nickel at the time. I'm an old man, you know, I'm 58 years old, and I had to have my freeze cup, you know. So look for Mama Willis ever place and in your heart, you know. I'm just saying to try Mama Willis freeze cup. You'll catch me on one of these videos, you know, eating one. There'll be a lot of slurping going on. I tasted one when I was back in the day when when Mama Willie had them. I was a little boy. Boy, I rubbed my stomach so much, you know, it was white. And I didn't realize I rubbed a little layer of skin off. Boy, that was a good freeze cup. I had to get me another one. So I'm pretty sure you will rub your stomach too. Don't rub it too hard when you taste it. And you know, you can, you know, if you want a special order, or right now you can, you know, maybe come on my website, and come on Facebook and give me a comment. You know, buy your, it can be a treat. I'm guarantee you, you know, once you taste it, you're gonna be hooked now. It's like, it's like meth and crack now. You're gonna get addicted. So watch yourself. You got to have your Mama Willie freeze cup in your pocket, in your ice box, at all times. Okay, and then we're gonna move on. That's a commercial break. Go visit my uncle down on 436 at the George Station, near the old Club Co 36 bar. He's selling barbecue, Jones Barbecue, and go by and try him out. You know, go and have you some barbecue. When you come down to Florida, you're around the Florida area, around the Castleberry, Fern Park area, you right there. Now he'll ask again, he'll have you rub the top layer off your stomach. And I like to say hello to my friend up in Nashville named Gary. He having a screenplay coming pretty soon that eventually gonna be turned into a movie. It's about what's going on in the world today. It's about racism. You know, it's just check him out. Check him out on his website. You'll see he's posted on my website. And you just check him out. He talk about current events and what's going on in the world. He concerned about what's happening in the United States and the world and his sisters and brothers. And my that's yeah okay. So, but go in your little piggy bank, whatever. Those who can't afford it, I'm just saying those. Go to GoFundMe, no donation too small. I rather $7. Make your contribution and see. The first audition gonna be held in Altamont Spring. So who gonna get the first job? Gotta hire somebody. Who will be the first hiree? And you billionaires out there, $700 million. Do something with that money. Don't sit there and lay down because you're gonna die. And and you're gonna stand up for. This is what I like about this thing here. Sometimes it scares me. You say, I don't care. I heard men say, I don't care nothing about that Bible. I don't want to hear about it. And the voice said, you're gonna stand before me. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up in the mountaintop, and where I heard nobody talking to me about religion. Still, you gonna stand before me. I'm gonna go down the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna rent one of those submarines that go way down 3-4 miles down. I'm gonna just sit there. I don't want to hear nothing about that religion, nothing about this thing called Jesus Christ. I don't want to be a part of it. Still, you gonna stand before me. Well, where else I can hide at? I'm gonna take me a rocket. And I'm going to go far and far in outer space. And I don't want to hear nothing about that religion. Still, you won't stand before me. What do you mean? No matter what. And then kind of remind me of back in the Bible about these talents. It say the master went away and left one of his servants with 1 talent. And he gave another servant 2 talents. And the other servant he gave 5 talents. And what got me with the one with the 1 talent was thrown in hell. And that's what got me. Why did he treat the man that way? The one with the 1 talent, he went to hell. So I got my talent. With this gift of Little Jeffrey Production, that no man, even at the greatest institution in the world, Harvard University, cannot do this. Or whatever university. No white man, no orange man, black man can do this. But it's mine. So I'm just saying, now why was that man with that 1 talent cast into hell? Let me try to get the story together here. He said something according to their ability. What? Each one was giving according to his ability. Why? Because he meaning the one with the 1 talent can do what the one with the 2 talents is doing. Okay? And the 2 talent can't do what the 5 talent can do. So the man with the 5 talent, when the master returned, the one with the 5 talent, it doubled his. He went out and whatever those talent was doing. Let's say it was $5. He turned to 10. And the one with the $2, they just put in the money, turn it into 4. But with the 1 talent, which is $1, he buried it. And he told the masters, you reap. Well, what do you mean like a landlord? You took rent. I heard that you took rent from tenants that you didn't deserve. That's what he was saying to him. You I have been checking up on you. You did bad things, so I thought to myself, I'm gonna bury the talent, cause you know you ain't right in my eyesight. Then the master say, you wicked servant. Now throw him into where be clashing the teeth. That was hell. And I said, why did he do the man like that? Why? According to his ability. So I have the ability to do this. You have the ability, you rich folks, to fund this. I have the ability to do this. Then you have the ability, as you one of my 144 million. He said he always equip you. So I need help. I don't did what I had to do. Now you got to do what you got to do. I need 144 million plus heterosexual male. That's the orders to perform this song, I Am Somebody. Now me, a little boy, 8 to 16, his mother, we gonna perform Little Jeffrey. That's all God saying. So that's why he was telling me, what does Jericho, walking around Jericho, got to do with the wall come tumbling down? A woman with the issue of blood touching the hem of Jesus' garment. Elijah still axe head floating. He works in the natural, the spiritual realm. So all he want me to do is call NBC, ABC, CBS, and all these networks to broadcast a worship service where women don't speak, a real worship service where men do all the speaking. He won't call his men together. She can come, your wives can come, but she cannot speak. She cannot do announcements. She must be silent and correctly dressed. And I perform Little Jeffrey along with Little Jeffrey, the character Little Jeffrey and his mother. Then after that, 144 million heterosexual more performing the song I Am Somebody. Men who, the chosen, men who know who they are. See, right now today, men don't even know who they are. They don't know who they are. That's the whole trick. That's the whole trick, the whole thing. If I can get them not know who they are, I got them. That's what Satan said. I got them. Already got their back bent. We use them for race horses. Just one of them will win the Preakness. You're going to have another one winning the Belmont. He may do a triple crown because some of these preachers around here, especially Teller and Brand, they got their back real big. They make great race horses. They keep their back bent because that woman is on their heel. Now, I'm not a woman hater, again, and I love women. But the power is being taken. He's giving up his power to the female, just like Adam did. God gave him this, why God gave Adam his commandment, gave Adam his punishment, because you hardened to your wife. I mean, you listen to your wife. Let's listen to our wife and God. And so he's not telling you not to listen to your world, big train company. He's saying, well, you and him is in closeness. He may tell you something. Keep it a secret between him and her, him and you, like he did Samson. Samson, don't tell him the strength of your hair. The strength is in your hair. He won't go close to his mate. But Satan, by the female listener, he get it all stir you up. Stir you up. He won't get listened. That's why we shooting at each other, killing police. Can't take care of our children. Get to the bug, nip it at the bud. How many you can go up to that woman in the church? Shh. Shh. This church service is going to last for 2 hours. Just shh. Got your time after church service, go on the corner, street corner, go everywhere on the playground. Tell your masses. You got something to say. You're a woman of God. And then tell your masses. But not in a church setting. That's for me. Let me hear my daddy. Don't disrupt me the way you wearing your clothes with your voice. You know, you think that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is because Eve listened to the devil. Let me repeat. Eve, the female, willing listen to the devil. She willingly listened to the devil. Adam willingly listened to his wife. Eve listened to the woman. That's what it's all about. And that same story is happening every day. Thank you.